Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Go On Overland. Guys, you are looking at my form of paradise. If you've been following the channel at all, you'll know that not too long ago we were in Florida. Now tell me if this looks like Florida to you. Guys, we hiked up here. If you look over my shoulder, one of those little campers is our rig. Now guys, we are standing in Wyoming. We're looking off at the Bighorn mountain range. We're in the Bighorn National Forest, and this is what we've been talking about. Guys, this is the place we call home. This is our happy place, and we just absolutely love to be here. Now guys, this is free camping. We're camped out down there. You can stay here 14 days. We're probably only gonna be here at night. We're making our way over to Cody, Wyoming. We got Highway 16 over here, and it's basically the road you would take if you're anywhere out east in America. You'd come across Wyoming and head over to Yellowstone. So Cody's just outside Yellowstone. We're camped out. We're gonna spend the rest of the day making dinner after we hike down here, just relaxing. And I'll tell you, it's the most free I've felt in a long time. There's absolutely nothing going on out here. Just freedom, open air, mountains, a cool breeze. We escaped the heat of Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Oklahoma. We got out of those places. We came up to South Dakota, made our way across, and we are just loving it. Guys, I want to take you back to the beginning of this day because something special happened on the rig, and I can't wait to show you the update that we have. So let's rewind and head back to the morning. Hey friends, if you've been following the channel for some time, you might know that this tire is new and the other three are from the 1980s. So guys, today we're gonna right that wrong. We're out to get some new tires for the trailer. So come along and let's see what kind of tires we're gonna get. So here we go guys, here's that brand new tire and coming across the back. Check it out, that thing is done. The cracking, I don't even wanna go there. Guys, praise the Lord, this thing has kept us afloat. But today, we're trying not to lose our whole fender when we have a blowout. Here we are on the other side. Something you'll note is the front tires are still doing decent. I mean, they're old and cracked and all that, but check out these back ones. So they're so bald, and that's really because your back tires kind of get drug around when you're turning. The front tires will roll, and these ones will just scoot side to side and tear out. So you want to rotate them front to back from time to time, but at any rate, all this is changing today. No more white wall, we're getting brand new tires. All right, this old coachman is seeing the doctor. Well guys, we made it over to Buffalo, Wyoming. We put our first hour on these tires. We're cruising down the highway at 80 miles an hour, passing cars, passing semis. You know how we do. We gotta have tires with that high speed rating. So I'm gonna show you the tires, talk to you about what brand we bought, and then in the future we can do some kind of reviews and tell you guys how these tires are doing. All right friends, we went with the Tomax Power King. This is the ST225 75 15s. Now guys, we did a little bit of research, but this is a tire that we'll be able to test out and see how it does. We were gonna go over to, there's a few different tire stores. You know, we travel the United States, so it's kind of hard to imagine that we're gonna find a store that just is everywhere. They had the same tire at Les Schwab that was about $40 more over there for some reason. So I couldn't quite justify spending that. So, you know, you really don't get a warranty or anything with a trailer tire like you would maybe a car tire. So there's really no benefit to buying it from this place or that. Les Schwab would kind of patch it for free. That would be the only thing, but I haven't seen a Les Schwab this whole year. Now that we're headed towards the Pacific Northwest, we'll see a bunch of them. At any rate, guys, we found kind of a bit of a mom and pop store there, and we grabbed these tires, and I couldn't be happier. So I'll show you real quickly the side-by-side comparison between the new tire and the one other new tire that we got, I think in Georgia, if I remember right. and they're actually pretty close to the similar tread pattern. All of these tires are 10 ply, so they're really strong, tough tires, and I think they're gonna be awesome. But again, we'll talk about it as we go, and we'll update you guys on these tires over the months coming. Let's see if we can do this. So on the left here, that's the old tire, which is only 2 months old. You can kind of see that tread pattern, and there's the new one on the right. So very similar. Of course, it doesn't have the white wall, so they look pretty similar. Sometimes I think these things are made from the same mold, just stamped on the sidewall a little different, but they are a little bit different when you look close. But an awesome match there. The only thing that we have around back is a bit smaller, but we have our spare here. And so if you get a flat, it's not a big deal to drive a little ways on a tiny bit smaller tire. It's an old one too, but has some good tread. It's not dry rotting near as bad as the other tires were. At any rate, guys, we're headed that direction. We're headed into the mountains. If you can see these beautiful mountains behind us, friends, we haven't seen this for months, so we're going to take you guys up into there. We are headed to the BLM, to the National Forest, and we're on our way over to Cody, Wyoming. So basically it's the trail over to Yellowstone. Can't wait to take you guys along there. Crossing that cattle guard is something we've had on our mind for 6-8 months, guys. We've been waiting to get out to places like this. Florida just didn't have it for us. Georgia had some great state parks. Guys, we are entering National Forest. I couldn't be happier. We're on a bumpy road. We just bought some brand new tires. Hey, I'm in paradise. This is awesome. We made it back down to the camper, guys. We're back in real time, so that's kind of what we did with the whole rig. You know, we got some new tires on the camper, and that's just going to be amazing. We can head off to places like this and feel a little more confident that we're not going to pop the tire, because, you know, we're out here traveling because we have a traveling business. And if we get kind of a flat or get messed up, then we can't get to our next show, and that's just going to mess up the whole thing. So we have this Overlanding YouTube channel, and that's our life. But to make all this happen, we have a traveling business. So we need to make sure that this whole rig's protected and that we can get from A to B. But guys, just after we got done filming up there, we hiked a little bit further. So right up there is where I was standing when I was talking to you. And we went up here, and that's called Grouse Mountain. Now, the fun thing is, not too far into the trees, what did we find? We found an awesome little grouse chilling. I was able to get up there and film him a little bit. And then, of course, just like any bird would do, he took off in the other direction. But I think that was a fun little gift that we got there. So at any rate, we're going to get into the rig and start dinner. We got something fun tonight. We're not going to cook the whole thing for you guys, but I think it's going to be an awesome meal. A little bit fitting for this environment. So let's get into that, because I am starving. So for dinner tonight is a bit of a chicken curry. We have some sliced almonds and tomatoes on top with a little bit of rice. We're looking off at this awesome mountain range, just remembering today, thinking back to these beautiful flowers. Just what an awesome place. Now, guys, if this doesn't do it for you, I get it. You know, I just encourage you to find the thing that does it for you and seek after it. I've been going for places like this, thinking about it for months, and now here I am. So we're gonna kick back, enjoy this meal, and just kind of sip some coffee and stare off at the pines throughout the rest of the evening. I really hope you'll consider subscribing. We're heading west and west and west and over through the mountains. Got a bunch of awesome stuff. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure and subscribe. Until the next one, God bless you, get up and go on.